Hello everybody, welcome to this video. I am going to be doing something very special. I am going to be reading from my dream journal. Alright? And for those of you that have watched the video about my childhood stuff, this dream journal is packed full of little intimate dreams that I had about Invader Zim and any other book ideas that I might have written down over the years. I even wrote down the years that I have had these dreams. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to read it. I am going to edit it. And I am going to highlight my favorite things. And I have this little bunny named Cinnamon just in case I play with my hair while I'm reading. Although it's been quite hard to do when I'm trying to do these YouTube videos. Anyways, let's start on the first one here. I'm going to open this up. And it's the first time that I'm going to do something this crazy, so alright, the world is about to know these intimate little things that I have written down ever since I hit puberty and got really obsessed with Invader Zim. My special dream journal. Aw, look how cute I wrote it. Special dream journal. Dream number 1. I was 7 years old. My first ever dream of Zim escaped the aliens. Zim and I were on the house. We were laughing and just sitting there with Gur. I'm going to put a period instead of a comma there. Capitalize the W. Maybe you could see that a little better if the camera was behind me. Then everything turns out dull. Dull is to you. Everything turns a little dark. A spaceship appears very close to us and has captured us. Take out the extra and. Put it has because I added that in there. But Zim, Gur, and I didn't know who they were. Then we saw them when we woke up from the dream we were having ourselves. Ourselves is O-U-R, not A-R-E. Everything in the ship was a very black and dark blue. Ruined in a form. Ruined in a form? What the heck did I write here? Let's say blended, okay? Blended into a form. That doesn't sound right either. Into one form. There you go. And fixed / sparkling. Sparkling without the L and the E extra in there. And fixed / sparkling in another. Then Zim had moved, comma, had been moved to a machine. Me and Gur were trying to find a place out of here. Okay, so then Zim has been moved to a machine. I'm going to add the period there. And then Gur and I, let's change that. Gur and I were trying to find a place out of here. We found Zim after we ran all over the place. Inside a container pod. I'm gonna add he was inside a container pod. We let him out. Then something exploded from the door. I hanged on to Zim. I hanged from Zim, actually. I hanged on to Zim. On his body, hugging him. We escaped when the green and blue aliens threw fire at us. We told them to leave us and we dealt with them. And we dealt with them. Then we all got safe home to Zim's base. I said, Zim, thanks. I wish that this could continue. And I kissed him on the mouth. Smiled. I'm gonna put and smiled in there. Perfect. Those are all the mistakes I fixed on the first one. Beautiful, isn't it? Let's try this a different way now. You know what? I still need to highlight my favorite line from all this. And my favorite is when I said, Zim, thanks. I wish that this could continue. And then I kissed him on the mouth and smiled. That's my favorite. As you can see, I have all the different errors on here for the first page. Let's try another one. Apparently, I don't remember my second dream. Ah, here it is. Let's see if there's anything in the back. Oh. There's a little fun fact, too. My second dream ever of Zim. Confusion, school. Lost, stupidity, and weirdness. I gotta put a comma between school and lost. Capitalize the L. Capitalize the S. Comma before and. You don't really have to capitalize the and, but I like to. And then capitalize the W because it's a title. My daddy was driving me to school with William, Zim, Gur, and Dib. William is my brother. By the way, I'm going to read first and then I'm going to edit. We were confused with a lane to park on a line. A few minutes fast doing workers on the line. He drops us off. Said goodbye. But then we started walking in the school everywhere. We went to eat something. Gur wanted me to carry him and go inside the classroom and look in. Then went to eat lunch. Sonia put something on the food that in 1 hour we all die. But we stopped her and everything got weird and confused. My dad didn't pick us up until later. Then I sat with Zim, Gur, which I was carrying, and Dib and William. They tried to get home walking, but everything in the parking lines were confusing. But we sat on the floor waiting for Daddy to show up. I looked at Gur because he was talking at me. Then Daddy got here and picked us up. We were scared, but then fine. We got on the red rock. Gur was on the left side of the truck. I kissed his head for being nice. He didn't spite me on our way, and I mugged Gur and grabbed him. Oh, I huggled Gur. Lying on him. There we go. Trying to figure that out for a second. Let's go back and look at the grammar mistakes. My daddy was driving me to school with William, Zim, Gur, and Dib. We were confused with a lane to park on a line. We were confused with the lanes We tried to park on a line. A few minutes after, not past or fast. A few minutes after doing circles, that's a C. A few minutes after doing circles on the line, he drops us off. Comma, not period, and small h. These three little dots are fine. I guess capitalize the F. Said goodbye. Let's put exclamation, comma, and quotations, and period. I guess we could leave it at that. But then we started walking in the school everywhere. We started walking around the school. Delete everywhere. We went to eat something. Period. We went to eat something, period. Gur wanted me, add, to carry him and go inside the classroom. And lock in. I have no idea what I was trying to say there. Go inside the clock and lock it. Oh, locker. Okay. Go inside the classroom. Gur wanted me to carry him. Go inside the classroom and locker. I'm debating whether the comma belongs up before and there. I want to put and the halls with the lockers. There we go. Then we went to eat lunch. Let's add the we in there. Okay, let's enter this into a second paragraph. Sonia put something on the food that in 1 hour she said, okay, period. She said that in 1 hour we would all die. I'm gonna add the would in there. But we stopped her. And everything got weird and confusing. But we stopped her. How about this? But everything got weird and confusing. Take out the first but, capitalize the W. We stopped her, but everything got weird and confusing. Let's take away that extra E on weird. My dad didn't pick us up until late. There's a dash. Let's add until late. Way later. Let's add another paragraph on my dad. My dad didn't pick us up until late. Way later. Until way later. Maybe take out that late. Then I sat. Let's take out the then. Let's do another paragraph. I sat. Take out the period. I sat with Zim, Gur, who, not which. Gur's a person, character. I sat with Zim, Gur, with the parentheses, who I was carrying, and parentheses, and, no, take out the and, dib, and William. So the sentence is, I sat with Zim, Gur, who I was carrying, Dib, and William. They, let's add the Y on they, tried, I misspelled tried with a Y, turned that into an I. They tried to get home by walking. Let's add the by in there. They tried to get home by walking, but everything in the parking lines, let's take away the PA there. Parking lines was confusing, not were. So was confusing. However, let's change that to however. However, we sat on the floor waiting for Daddy. Let's make Daddy capitalized. Waiting for Daddy to show up. Because here I'm using Daddy as a name. On the top here, when I say my daddy, I'm basically saying my dad. And this one's more formal because I'm using it as a name. For Daddy to show up. I looked at Gur because he was looking at me. Perfect sentence. Then Daddy, let's capitalize that, got here and picked us up. We were scared. Let's capitalize that we so we don't get confused. We were scared, but then fine. We got in the red truck, not the on. We got in the red truck, period. Gur was on the left side of the truck, and I kissed his head. Okay, I'm gonna put a period after truck, take out the and. Gur was on the left side of the truck. I kissed his head for being nice, period. He didn't notice. That's what that word was. He didn't notice. He didn't notice me on our way, and I huggled Gur, lying on him. Oh, okay. So what can I change here? He didn't notice me on our way home. Let's put home in there. He didn't notice me on our way home. Let's take out the and, period. I huggled Gur, lying over him instead of on him. Lying over him. There we go. Perfect. Now, let's try that sentence structure here. What would be my favorite line out of all this? I guess I'm gonna go back into the other perspective really quick. Hello guys, welcome back to my face. So I need to still highlight my favorite thing here. I'm experimenting with perspective. So what was my favorite thing? On the title, I like... Oh, I forgot the comma on between lost and stupidity. Let's put that in there. Okay. So I like the word stupidity and weirdness because I mentioned in a little PS here, I had this dream 3 times in my childhood. And I, for the life of me, could not understand why. I don't know, something about dying at the school and at least the Zim characters were with me. I don't know what happened there. But my favorite sentence, let's see what I liked from here. I really liked the part where Daddy was gonna pick us up because that was something that really gave me a lot of hope in the dream. Okay, so I'm gonna go in there. Let's see. Oh, my dad didn't pick us up until way later. That's the part I like the best. What else did I like? I also like, I sat with Zim, Gur, who I was carrying, Dib, and William. I also like the sentence at the very bottom. Gur was on the left side of the truck. I kissed him, and I kissed his head for being nice. I like those sentences the best, and that's what the edit of my dream journal looks like. But thank you guys so much. Those are the first 2 dreams that I decided to look into and to edit. So if you like anything else on my channel, or you want to guys follow me and see more blogs and things like that, and to read the rest of this, of course, and edit it in a different way, then just let me know and follow along here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.